As we're about to wrap up 2022 and enter a new year, 2023, I have been seeing a lot of predictions as it relates to social media trends that businesses and marketers, entrepreneurs, communication people, PR people needs to pay attention to in 2023. Now, as a Caribbean man myself, when I look at some of the trends and I analyze what's happening in the Caribbean, I realize that some of those trends are not necessarily fit for the Caribbean per se. I think that as it relates to social media and the trends in social media for the Caribbean, it's different than what you'll see happening for the US, the Canada, and these bigger countries, and pretty much the rest of the world. So here are 5 social media trends that I believe we will see more of in 2023 from the Caribbean standpoint. So in the Caribbean, one, we will see a continued rise in TikTok. TikTok will continue to rise in the social media hierarchy in the Caribbean. So marketers and entrepreneurs, business people need to pay some more attention to TikTok. However, what I will say is, in addition to that, we will see an increase in, or continued increase in the use of YouTube and Instagram amongst young people. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I did a workshop with some young people in the Caribbean, and I started doing some polls as it relates to what are some of the platforms that they're currently using. And when I asked, do you guys use Facebook? Very few people indicated yes, they did. When I asked, do you use TikTok? Maybe about half of the room, and I had multiple groups, and in each group, half of the group said that yes, they use TikTok, and they're gonna continue, and we'll see, most said that they will continue using it gradually as time progresses. Hence the reason why I said at the beginning we'll see more use of TikTok in the Caribbean. However, when I asked about YouTube and Instagram, everyone that was present said that they were using YouTube and Instagram. These were the 2 platforms that the young people of the Caribbean indicated that they were using. So I think marketers need to pay particular attention to that. The next trend I think that we will see more of in 2023 in the Caribbean is videos. Videos will continue to dominate as the preferred social media format of delivering content. Now, we have both long form and short form videos. And I think what we're accustomed to is, some of the long form videos. And yes, we will continue seeing a lot more long form videos, but we will see a lot of short form video content coming out more in the Caribbean. And we're talking about Instagram Reels, we're talking about YouTube Shorts, we're talking about, again, TikTok, like I just stated. We will see much more of those short form videos, or what we call snackable content. We'll see more of that. I'm actually seeing a bit of a do I want to call it a reduction, but a less emphasis on ephemeral content. So we're talking about things like stories that disappears after 24 hours. That doesn't seem to be a heavy trend again as it was before. What we're seeing more of now is more the short form type content, which is like your reels and your YouTube Shorts and so. The next trend is customer service. Customer service will be a big part of social media in the Caribbean in 2023. Now, if you're not going to use social media for marketing, then you need to at least be using social media for customer service, because when people have a challenge, when they have an issue or they have a question or concern, they are going to jump on one of your social media platform channels, and they will connect with you there. And as an entrepreneur, as a business person, a marketer, PR person, communication person, you have to be paying attention to your inbox, your DMs, so that when people, or even your comments, so that when people engage with you on those platforms, that you can engage with them back. The next trend is influencer marketing. As a matter of fact, influencer marketing has been on the rise in places like the US and Canada and the UK and some of these countries for a couple of years now. I don't think that in the Caribbean it is used as heavy, or influencer marketing is as heavy or big a trend. I know, for example, in the tourism industry, you will find like hotels or even some tourism authorities that will be bringing in influencers to not to show off the destination or show off the property, show off the accommodation. And you will find some big influencers from your source markets. But as it relates to the use of local influencers in the Caribbean by businesses, we haven't seen much of that happening in the last couple of years. But from my prediction, what I'm seeing is we will start seeing a lot more of that. Now, what we are accustomed to is we have brand ambassadors, right? You know, somebody maybe like an artist, a soca artist, whatever it is, reggae artist, whatever, who are like brand ambassadors for companies, for organizations. But what I'm predicting is that there will be more influencers, social media influencers, that will be engaged by brands in order to help promote their business. So that's something that we need to pay particular attention to. And the last one is the use of paid media. Paid media will continue to rise. People will start using more. Well, not start, but people will continue using more, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, in order to help get the word out there. We know organic social media reach is I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's really low right now. So we need to start investing in paid media if we want to get more results for our business when using the different social media platforms. So these are 5 trends that I believe we will see more of in the Caribbean where social media is concerned in 2023.